Hello 2S Nation and welcome back to another installment of 2S Giants. Today I have the pleasure of introducing a great mentor of mine. He currently serves as the Superintendent, Command Equipment Review and Authorization Account Manager and the Individual Protective Equipment Manager assigned to Barstow Air Force Base, Louisiana. His background includes various roles at several different assignments to include a combined joint task force at the Horn of Africa, and he is also the AFSA Division 4 President. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honor. Please help me welcome 2S Giant Senior Master Sergeant Jonathan Parker. Senior, thank you so much for taking the time out for us today. I am very excited to have you on here, and the floor is yours.
Hey 2S fam, I'm Senior Master Sergeant Jonathan Parker, come from Barstow Air Force Base, Air Force Global Strike Command. First I want to give a shout out to Penny Velasquez and her teammates for getting our career filled out on social media. I'm absolutely loving seeing all of you across the globe rocking it out every day. Something special. Yeah, I'm humbled to here be a part of this 2S Giants video series, and hopefully you enjoy the message I'm going to give you guys today. It's about caring for each other.
All right, Senior, thank you so much. First question, what is your favorite quote and why?
It always seems impossible until it's done, by Nelson Mandela, and you know, it was the exact right time where I needed this. So, kind of go back to story. I was on deployment, and going into it, I knew I was going to be the MSL customer service. You know, and I knew my intent of being there. I knew who I was going to be working with, what my job was going to be. I was good, right? However, things changed. And I was told I was going to be the senior enlisted leader. There were 6 different AFSCs, and we were in a combat zone environment, and I hadn't deployed in a while. The commander I was paired with was his first deployment, his first command. I was unsure myself, to say the least. This quote, no doubt, helped me get through that deployment, and at the end of the deployment, we were recognized as the most decorated squadron of that group until of its inception. The team rocked it. It didn't seem impossible until it was done. But once it was done, right? So use that quote if you get into some situations where you think that maybe, I don't know if I can handle this or not. Well, it may seem impossible until it's done.
Wow, I really like that story of resiliency and overcoming adversity. With deployment, sometimes you just get thrown into that without all of the proper knowledge and training that you would like. But we can really surprise ourselves and find out what we're really capable of when we're challenged. All right, we all know it's important to take care of our airmen. Can you go a little bit more in depth onto what you do?
It doesn't matter what rank you are. If you see a need, fill it. Don't wait until the next monthly PDS or the next quarterly luncheon. Help that brother, sister out right there. Don't wait. You know, we're all in this together. It takes a vested interest in take a vested interest in others' careers and lives as you do your own.
Great perspective, Senior. Last question. What is your favorite failure of yours?
During the first Master Sergeant Board the Air Force completed, I had high hopes. I had awards at all levels. I had Firewall 5 EPRs, decorations above my grade. My score, board score that came up was a 317 out of 450. For those that don't understand what that means, it tells me that I was definitely not ready to be a Master Sergeant at that time. I was floored, I was hurt, and I didn't understand what was going on. But I'm a huge proponent of feedback, and I asked 2S and maintenance chiefs, both current and retired. They all pretty much had the same message, right? My EPRs were written as if I was pushing a broom in the warehouse. Don't get me wrong, I'll be the first person in the warehouse to push a broom with pride. Soup, that's what we do, right? But my EPRs as a master sergeant should reflect that I'm pushing a broom in the warehouse. But they did. So I took a step back, reread my EPRs and bullets, and made sure, what was I doing wrong, right? And I reached out again for feedback. How can I get better writing? It's all about content, I learned. Don't just check a block and fill the white space. It's not going to cut it. Pay attention to the details. What you're putting on paper is imperative to spend some time on those airmen's records, your own records. So my recommendation for those is to start early, write often, pay attention to what's actually being put on paper. To end this segment is to get involved. I've heard throughout my career of all ranks that I'm not the volunteer type, or I don't want to be away from work, or I'm not trying to be a suck up. Well, the Air Force can't teach you everything at work. So seek out opportunities for you to grow yourself as a person and help others as you go. My personal go-to is the Air Force Sergeant Association. I had a Master Sergeant, 2W2. He was a nuclear maintenance supervisor. And once he told me to do something, he told me that I needed to do something other than be great at my job. And I thought I was doing everything right? But he advised me to attend the next AFSA meeting, and I did, and it has changed my life. Currently, I sit as a Division 4 president, and the opportunities that AFSA has given me both personally and professionally will forever change my life as a person, period. And that's because I got involved. To end this segment, I just want to thank all of you for what you do for our career field, our United States Air Force. And if you ever want to if you ever want to talk, feel free to hit me up. Until then, soup, damn right.
All right, that's all we have for today, team. Senior Master Sergeant Parker, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us. We really appreciate it. It was a true honor to have you on here. Definitely keep leading the way. And to all the 2 Wes's out there, thank you for what you do, and we'll see you next time.